Everyone, it's me, Miss Michelle, and today is Tuesday. You might notice all the hearts behind me. It's just a filter and my little heart that's above my head right there. It's just to remind you that I love you and I'm so happy that you came to the Read Aloud today. So the reason why I chose hearts in my background is because I'm going to read a book. Oops, you might not be able to see it. I'll show it to you. It's called Finding Kindness. And in this book, it just talks about different ways, again, that we can be kind and that we can look for kindness all every day. We can just keep our eyes out for those being kind, and those people are reminding us that we also need to be kind. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen so that we can take a look at this book together. Okay, there it is. So here's our book. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the front cover. And this book's actually really special. I'll show you why in a second. But I always like to do the title first. And I like to think how many words are in the title. And we know that a word ends with that blank space and another word will start. So this book is called, because there's that F, so my mouth has to make the sound. Finding Kindness. Finding kindness. So I know this is going to be about finding kind things. And I'm taking a look at the illustrations, which are just fancy words for pictures. And I do see lots of kindness happening on this page. Do you? Looks like this little girl is sharing a cookie. And that's similar to a story that we read yesterday. Remember the story that we read yesterday where the little mouse was sharing the cookie with the turtle when he dropped his? Thought that was pretty cool. And Deborah Underwood, she is the author, which is the person who wrote all the words in this story. And the illustrator, or the person who drew the pictures, is Irene Chan. Now, what I noticed with this book is it has a cover that comes off. This cover has a purpose. It protects the book from marks or any damage, and it has a special name. It's called a jacket. Some books have jackets, and it's not exactly like the jacket that we wear outside. It's not keeping the book warm. It is keeping the book safe, just like our coats or our jackets keep us safe from the cold weather. And there's the title again, Finding Kindness. Let's go ahead and see how this book finds kindness. Finding Kindness. Here we go. And this book does not have any page numbers, so I'm going to have to be very careful as I turn the page, turning it one at a time and making sure I don't miss any, or else the story won't make sense. Kindness is sometimes a cup and a card. Could be a thank you letter. Oh no, I see. She caught the ladybug that was inside her house and she kindly let him go. Oh, that is kindness. Or a ladder, a truck, and a tree. Do you see what's happening on this page that someone's being kind? Do you see it? The firefighter's being kind to the kitty by helping it down and giving it back to its owner. There she is. A scritch and a cuddle, a rake and a yard. So it looks like that little girl's crying tears of happiness because the firefighter has got her cat down. And then I see a little boy over here with a rake. This is a rake, and it has like forks, and it grabs the leaves or it grabs branches, and it puts them all in a pile, so it's easier to get rid of them. And I think he's helping a friend out by raking her leaves. A cookie. Oh, he earned a cookie. A carrot. Do you see the kindness on this page? This lady is sharing a carrot with her pet rabbit. And we have a librarian at Johnson who has a pet rabbit as a pet. And sometimes she brings that bunny into school. So maybe someday you'll get to meet our librarian's pet rabbit. A key. The little boy forgot his keys. So his grown-up is chasing him saying, here's the key. There's some more kindness on this page. It's seeds and a feeder. This woman is feeding the birds here and filling up the bird feeders. That's being kind to the birds. A seat on the train. This this family is saying, come sit right here. There's an extra space. That was in the book that we read yesterday too, is inviting people to join us. Kindness is a daisy, a peach, or a pie, a wave at a baker, a boost on a crane, a sandwich shared up in the sky. Look at that. I don't know if I would do that. I don't like being up high very well, but they're all waving and being so friendly to each other. Oh, and down here in the town, it looks like the florist is giving flowers to the grocery store owner. And over here, oops, let me focus it a little bit more. She is telling them, I'll give you some pie, which is very kind of her. Kindness is sometimes a tip in a case or a tap when a lace is untied. This friend's gonna help the bear tie a shoelace. It's taking a photo or making some space. Oh, and look, giving the duck space to cross the street. That is kind instead of scaring them. It's a racket, a rocket, a ride. Sharing again. It's dirt and a shovel, petunias and pails. It's trees that will someday give shade. So planting things in local parks, teaching someone how to play a game. It's plans and a hammer. It's lumber and nails. These people are building a house. And this guy said, oh, here's for all your hard work. Here, have a glass of lemonade. Kindness is sometimes just taking a break or sitting with someone who's sad. Forgiving yourself when you've made a mistake or forgiving a friend who got mad. Yeah, we all have big feelings sometimes. It looks like this little boy was very upset that he spilled something, and his friend said, that's okay, it happens. Just sit down. And then he feels better because his friends reminded him mistakes are okay. It's cuddling puppies. It's holding a door. It's a toy and a treat and a comb. It's seeing the animals others ignore. It's a leash and a lick and a home. Looks like this family is getting a new puppy or a dog, not just a puppy, but a grown-up dog. And it looks like this gentleman held the door open. Wow, there's lots of kindness happening on this page. Kindness is sometimes a song or a stick or a high and a bat and a ball. It's soup when a neighbor is sneezy and sick, or a scoop if one happens to fall. Oh, look at all the kind things on this page. I love this book. I'm going to bring it down so you can see it just a little bit better. So on this page, this person's not feeling well. And so this boy brought some soup. And over here, she's so sad. She skinned her knee when she was trying to roller skate. And as he was driving by, he noticed and he came and gave her some ice cream to make her feel better. How kind. Ugh, I love this book. It's reading a story. It's feeding a fish. It's a bucket, a book, and a yard. Oh, look how kind this grown-up's being to the baby reading. He's being kind to his fish by giving him some food. It looks like they're sharing something from the windows. They must live in an apartment. It's kissing a sister. It's wishing a wish. It's a bug and a cup and a card. Oh my goodness. And there's that ladybug flying off because they let it go out of the house. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful story. So again, that book was called Finding Kindness. And I found so much kindness in that book. Oh, people in the neighborhood were being kind. People in the houses were being kind. Children were being kind to others, and grown-ups. Grown-ups were being kind to children and other grown-ups. We just need some more kindness. So your goal again today, your homework is to do something kind for someone. And if you want, you can ask your grown-up to take a picture or just write and tell me, what was it? What was that kind thing that you did today? Okay, friends, thank you so much for coming to the Read Aloud. I'll see you later.